Welcome to the Viral Solutions podcast. The title today is 7 Tips for Integrating Online and Offline Marketing. Doing that would be what we would call a 360-degree approach to marketing so that you can get better results. So, it's time to start learning about integrating your online and offline marketing. Digital marketing has become the buzz of the last several decades, and rightfully so. It's brought a whole new world to marketing, and it can really catapult a brand to stardom with highly targeted advertising and rewards for businesses with exposure to the right audience at the right time. Unfortunately, some marketers have been kind of taken that claim a bit too far, because there is a legitimate reason to still be engaging in what is currently called old-fashioned, and that would be offline marketing, basically anything that's not online. You're setting yourself up for failure if you don't combine those worlds. Although we're strong proponents of digital marketing, and after all, why wouldn't you be online? That doesn't mean you should abandon your traditional offline marketing methods, especially if they're working. The good news is that by integrating online and offline marketing, you can boost your campaigns and dominate each vertical. Now, integration isn't that simple. You've got to stay consistent and take a 360-degree approach to get the best results. So in this podcast, we're going to talk about what that means and discuss 7 tips to bring your online and offline efforts together to find your ROI boosting sweet spot. So let's talk about this holistic approach, these 7 ways to integrate offline and online marketing. Before we get into the mechanics of integrating online and offline marketing, one must first understand what the 360-degree approach is and how it continues to contribute to success. Offline and online marketing are not two distinct entities. They should coexist because they have a common goal, and that's to increase brand awareness, the reach of the brand, and to ultimately get more leads and sales, gain market share. Online and offline marketing have different methods and practices. So when we talk about a holistic 360-degree approach, we aren't just referring to the actual advertising practices such as email versus snail mail. So how do you create cohesion between offline and online marketing when the methods are so different? Well, are they different? If you look at your marketing campaigns, there's a common denominator across both, and that is your target audience from your segmented list, those that you're going to position yourself with and set your price points for. And when those targets are not glued to their phone and computer, kind of how they live life out and about, they're in an offline world. They see your billboard. they see your posted ad. Integrating this online and offline marketing focuses on your target and their needs, which remain consistent, even though your advertising methods and where you're positioning yourself might change. So how do you keep your campaigns consistent? Well, you pay attention to the following elements: the look, the feel, the messaging, the design, colors, styles, imagery, keywords, calls to action. So as we discuss these tips, remember that cohesion and consistency are what unite your marketing, regardless of where your marketing lives. Keeping things consistent will impact your target audience more and increase brand awareness quicker because your messaging will be the same on and off the internet. So let's talk about those 7 tips. Number 1, use offline marketing to drive online sales and vice versa. Don't silo your advertising methods. Use your offline advertising to drive traffic to your online properties, and use your online properties to drive traffic to your brick and mortar offline store. Here's how you can do that. Just think about these things because you can really open this up. Take your website URL, try to turn it into a cool, smart, short link, easily understood, remembered, and put that in your offline promotions. Create a QR code. Yes, those are making a comeback. In an offline promo, so people can scan it and easily get to your website from their smartphone. And there's a great example of that in a picture on our website at viralsolutions.net, where Nike has an ad, and it's near some other clothing stores in an airport. And it says, hey, save some time. Check out what's new at Nike. Use our Nike Instant Checkout, and they've got a QR code there. So these people are hustling, bustling, and moving along, and that's taken an offline experience to an online experience. You can do this via your social media profiles. You can use offline promotions, like giveaways are really powerful. And then you can gather, say, email addresses or links to a social media profile and get people then to sign up via an SMS text message. You know? I mean, don't worry. I mean, keep in mind, you gotta get permission here with some of this. You can also promote your website and your social media profiles in a TV or a radio ad. Those are still relevant for some businesses. How about in-store brick and mortar events and having them filmed and put on social media and asking people to come into your store to increase foot traffic and highlight how an in-store customer experience is? Get it? Business cards. Some people still use those. You got your social media profiles on there. You got a QR code on there. You get the idea. I'm sure you can think of more. Number 2, get user-generated content offline. So user-generated content is not just for Instagram images and promotions. When you get your users' permission to use their images, the sky's the limit on what you can use them for. Take these images offline and use them in your newspaper and TV commercials, along with pamphlets and flyers. Number 3, boost offline efforts with online data. One of the most significant benefits of online marketing is the ability to gather data from your customers on their purchasing behaviors and their journey to your brand. If you've been following our content here at Viral Solutions, you know that we love data-driven marketing because it isn't reliant on unreliable gut feel, guesswork, and hunches. With sound customer and target audience data, you can increase your chances of winning and getting the results you desire. So we encourage you to put your online data to good use. Aside from fueling your online promotions, use customer data to enhance your offline promotions. For example, if you know your customers prefer a specific product online, put that in your store window or toward the front of your store to draw customers inside from their offline sidewalk. If your online campaigns reveal that your customers prefer a particular style or type or color, then offer a discount as part of your promotions to get more foot traffic into your store. Number 4, power offline marketing with mobile. The average mobile phone user checks their phone about 63 times a day, according to techjury.net. 86% of Americans go online every day using their mobile device. When online marketers see this statistic, they simply shrug their shoulders and do nothing about it because they think their brick and mortar shop will never benefit from that. But remember, the 360-degree holistic approach to marketing. Stop thinking of those scenarios as two different worlds. Here's a scenario we want you to imagine. You own a coffee shop. You're in a big, busy New York City or Boston or wherever, some big downtown environment with a lot of business foot traffic. And it's common to see flyers and posters. Now, mix those flyers and posters with your social media feel. Congratulations. You're getting comfortable with integrating offline and online marketing. But what if we told you that you could advertise to customers walking within a specific distance to your cafe on their mobile phone and even promote time-specific deals to compel them to walk into your shop? And as they get closer, you can launch your hyper-targeted ads even more frequently. That's right. This is called online geofencing. And it's a great way to coordinate your brick and mortar location with digital foot traffic. This is how you unite the offline and online world. You take advantage of the mobile usage trends, along with platforms that know where your audience is at the time, and use them for your offline benefit. How do you win with mobile advertising? We have a lot of information on that on the Viral Solutions podcast, or you can go to our website at viralsolutions.net and just search for mobile advertising. Point 5, increasing brand awareness, like everywhere. If you've been marketing online for a while, you have likely read about brand awareness more times than you ever wanted to. And it's rarely discussed as it relates to offline promotions. Yet, the reality is that if you have a physical store, your brand awareness campaigns should extend into your offline efforts. Otherwise, you are chopping up your message. Your offline brand, promotions, and messaging should be consistent with your online website and social media profiles. There should be no disconnect between the two identities. Don't run a 15% off promotion in your store and increase it to 20% online during the same period. The same audience will see it. How do you keep branding consistent? Use consistent messaging, consistent imagery, consistent design. From the customer receipt, from your store windows, your store displays, to social media profiles. Print bulletins that you might put out on the posts downtown. When someone views offline or online content, put out this information by and for and behalf of your brand. They should know right away which brand it belongs to. Number 6, take your online content and repurpose it. Blog content seldom lives only on a blog. Savvy marketers know how to repurpose their best words into media such as videos, quote images, podcasts, infographics, carousel images, and more. But did you know that you can repurpose your blog content for your offline marketing? Take that awesome blog content and submit it to other publications. Use some of your content in pamphlets and flyers. Or, if your business educates consumers, compile your best content and offer free mini classes to generate leads. Don't waste that valuable content, and certainly don't feel like you have to generate everything as a new piece just because it exists in a different format. Repurpose and reuse. Number 7, tracking URLs and unique landing pages. So one of the drawbacks to offline marketing is that it's challenging, if not impossible, to determine which offline ads resulted in sales spikes. Your billboard ad, your TV spot, your magazine ad, your radio piece, your podcast, all promoting the same product. How do you know at a granular level who responded to what and why? Well, to track the activity from these offline areas, use a tracking URL. And you should own a short link URL that's branded. Now, Make it unique for every one of those landing pages online or those offline pieces. You can also do the same thing with phone numbers. There's a service called CallRail, CallRail, and they'll give you all kinds of different phone numbers that automatically forward to your regular phone numbers, but you'll change the phone number on each piece you run so you can track what phone call came from where. Integrating online and offline marketing, it's not that difficult. You just got to think it through. And first and foremost, you've got to consider marketing as being holistic, 360-degree, whether it's online or off. If you have a physical store, a physical piece of real estate, and market your products and services online, hopefully you do this, don't silo your marketing. Offline and online campaigns should coexist and complement each other. We discussed 7 ways to integrate offline and online marketing. Number 1 was use offline marketing to drive online sales and vice versa. Number 2 was to take user-generated content offline. Number 3, boost offline efforts with digital data. 4, power offline marketing with mobile. 5, increase brand awareness. 6, repurpose your online content into offline channels. Number 7, use branded, trackable URLs and specific landing pages. Remember, your customers aren't thinking about offline and online. They're only evaluating whether to purchase your product and services. Therefore, give them a consistent experience off and on the internet, and you'll increase brand awareness regardless of where you advertise. Here at Viral Solutions, we service all types of clients, many with online and offline presences. That's our favorite. Now, here in early 2021, we're in early March, due to COVID, many businesses have learned how to pivot to digital offerings very quickly. And we were able to assist a lot of them in the process. But offline marketing is still alive and well. So if you want to learn how to market smarter, merge your offline and online marketing, and save marketing dollars in the process while growing your business, reach out to Viral Solutions at viralsolutions.net. On our website, contact information, got a live chat there, social media, you name it. You can also call us at 920-260-2020. Thanks for listening to the Viral Solutions podcast, where we're committed to seeing you succeed. It's our goal to grow your business with proven digital marketing strategies that's going to help your business in the long haul. Because we only exist if we double your sales. At Viral Solutions, this is where you can stay up to speed in the ever-changing world of marketing.